Okay, so what we've got here, when I bought the boat, the keel guard was coming off the hull like this. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to try and reseal this back up with some 5-minute epoxy. Let's see how it goes. What I'm going to do first, I'm going to try and remove as much as all the glue that's in there. Well, that comes off quite easy. Remove as much as this I can. I'm going to try and get right back down to gel coat at least. I'll have it. That's a lot of dirt in there from fishing. I'm going to remove as much as I can. And then give it a sand down so we get a good key for the surface. And then we'll start mixing the epoxy. Right, we've got most of the old bond out. I'm just giving it a good licking. Some sandpaper on both sides. Keep sanding. Get it as clean as we can. Scratch the gel coat up. Going to make sure we scratch the gel coat up as much as we can. Get a good key for the bond. Make sure it's nice and clean. Get all the dust out. What I've got here is I've got a 2-ton pulley jack and a piece of wood. So once we get the epoxy in, we'll squeeze that up there like that, nice and tight. That'll keep it nice and tight while the epoxy sets. It's only a 5-minute epoxy, so that's a good position there. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that position. Keep the wood ready. We'll mix up the bond, the 5-minute epoxy. Let's get it worked in there. We're talking summertime here as well, so that 5 minutes is probably going to be right at the limit of 5 minutes. Just make sure it's all in there. We got a good covering over the whole space. Yes, we have. That's it. Good. Wipe off any of that excess off that edge. Like that. Let's just start to lift the boat there. I've got a bit of some tape. Just get it off there. That's it. So we've got a piece there that needs to be held up. And a bit at the top. A bit there. Just holds that up while we that's what it sets. It's only going to be 5 minutes. Okay, so it's been about 4 hours since I bonded the keel shield back on with the 5-minute epoxy, and I've released everything from it, and it seems to have held up really well. I missed that corner there, but I'm not too worried about that. Happy days. I'll report back if, after some use, if it's either held up or if it hasn't held up. And for reference I used the Gorilla Glue 5-minute epoxy.